Alright, it's Mr. Me. So here I got this app. It's the fair.com app, and I just kind of want to showcase like my experience so far with the app. Just want to give like a quick little review, because basically I've seen a commercial for it, and they're just basically saying, yeah, you can get a car, no commitment, da 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 da. They kind of caught my attention because the no commitment part. So I was intrigued, so I decided to download the app and kind of checking into the app and just kind of trying to understand how it functions and things like that. And I remember when I looked online trying to find some information, I wasn't really able to find anything, so I decided to make this video. So the first thing when you download the app is what they're going to do is they're going to have you to take a picture of your license plate, the front and back of it, and then they'll like preview you for like a certain like price range of cars or a certain amount of cars or whatever. And so you kind of see that at the top, and that's what it is. So you can kind of adjust that. So like right now it's at 385, but if I hit the all cars, then it'll show me like cars that are like, you know, basically like kind of peeking around like that number or whatever. This one's in pending, but I should be able to get like a little example of how they do with the car on the app. So like you see like basically there's like the start payment, which is like $800, and then it's $270 a month. But the thing about this that you really have to take into consideration is, say you are trying to budget like that and like you want to pay a specific price, this price doesn't include taxes. So you have to go down here and you click on this so you actually see what the actual price is including taxes. So that's a little higher than the 385 budget limit that was set like in the search, and it's also higher even for the start payment. You can kind of see like what the difference is there, you know. So that's something to take into consideration for sure if you're going to be using this app. And then they do like let you see like some pictures or whatever, but a lot of these cars, they only have like these kind of two pictures where it's just an example of the car rather than actual pictures of the car. So I'm hoping that they like improve that. And then they have like the vehicle coverage, warranty, stuff like that, and for like routine maintenance and stuff like that. So over here, I mean, it's not too shady, but one thing that's really cool is they do have like a little chat option, and they are actually pretty responsive. Right now it's pretty late, but I was able to make communication with them. They were able to answer questions in like a pretty like accommodating amount of time. So I will say like that was actually pretty cool so far. Another thing about like when you're searching cars or whatever is like you can't adjust that amount. Like where it says the 385 is like you can bring it down to, let's say, 200. I'm not sure if I'll find anything for that amount. Oh yeah, 2 cars, okay, that are already pending. But yeah, so they'll show you, you know, other cars or whatever, and then, you know, here it goes, 30 cars that are in the 250 range. So you can find a car based on like whatever it is that you're looking for. But like I said, you know, I was interested in the no commitment idea because I tend to move a lot. So you know, whenever I move like it's like inner city areas, I actually prefer to just use public transportation. I hate driving in the city. But yeah, you can also search the cars by color. You can search them by color. You can have them priced from low to high, you know, so that way you can kind of start off in a budget, and you can even like specify which car you want. I'm sorry, I went off camera, but you can specify what kind of car you want in the search right here as well. So you can do it like that, and then like you approve that, and it'll let you kind of search, you know, because I chose black as the color, so it shows me nothing but black cars, you know. So if you like looking for cars in that kind of specific way, you can. Another thing that's pretty cool about the app that I feel like, you know, would have been helpful because it took me a long time to figure it out actually, was like, you know, say like this Ford Taurus, for example. I'm not sure where it's at, but here it is. It's in Santa Clara, so it's actually pretty close. But and I think it's probably because I already changed my search settings. Yeah, it's already set to San Francisco. But before it was set to all locations. And when you do shop all locations, me personally, I'm in the Silicon Valley, so a lot of the fast suggestions that come up, like this right here, this Hyundai Accent, it'll come up. I'm pretty sure it's going to be somewhere, yeah, San Diego. You know, I'm in the Silicon Valley, so I'm not trying to go and pick my car up. You can see right there it says pickup location. I'm not trying to pick up my car in San Diego from the Silicon Valley, like go and catch a plane to go pick up. That's just too much. So you know, you hit the little arrow down there. I'm not sure if you guys ever see it, so I'll zoom in. It's like a little GPS looking arrow. if you hit that, then that's how you can kind of switch which region you want to look for cars in. And say like you hit like Sacramento, then like you can kind of pull up the cars that are in this region, and then you can check out the cars, and then you can see this is in Folsom County. It's kind of close. I wish they were a little more specific, though, honestly, about exactly what city you want to search. But I feel like that's something that would have to come with them expanding or something, because right now, like, they're just really not delivering on like being very specific about what city. Stockton's really close to Sacramento, but still, it's not exactly Sacramento. So, but this is something that is pretty clutch to doing, like, if you're going to be searching for cars, because it's better if it's like a neighboring city than like a city that's like 150 miles away from you or something like that. So that does play like a really big role. And the thing that's on this app or whatever, kind of going through, is like you kind of have an option to look at like your information or whatever, like my account, your car payments, payment information, documentation, cars that you have already. And you see right there where I have like a promotion that I already applied to get like $100 off, and I could probably put that link in the description. But you do have like that as an option as well. And ultimately, like, I haven't actually went and got a car yet. I haven't done that. I haven't really seen anything that really scares me off. I'd say one thing that is like a little weird about the car app is that like certain cars are just like not available. Let me go back. Especially like when you go into like brand or whatever, you kind of start to notice like there's a lot of brands that are just not really like available. And I'm not too sure, because I know Aston Martin's like a pretty expensive brand, so I'm not sure if it has something to do with like my price budget that I was set. It might have something to do with that, though, like why I'm not seeing like certain cars in here, because I'm just not seeing like certain brands. I'm just not seeing, or if maybe I'm not sure if they just haven't gotten a deal with those brands or something like that. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but that is something. Also, they do have like this Uber option right here, but when I click on it, like, I'm not an Uber driver, so it's asking me for like my driver account login, and I don't have a driver account, so that's a thing. And I think that they used to be partners, or they are partners with Uber or something like that. Like, I seen something about that or something. So there is that. And but that's pretty much it. Like I said, I haven't actually gotten a car with them yet, but I think I'm actually going to do it. And if I do, then I'll do like another video, and I'll do like a video and like kind of like show like, okay, what the process was. But some information I can share is that when I contacted them, what they said was that it will take up to 48 hours for me to actually get a car from them. So that is something to take into consideration. Like, if you are looking to get a car from them, it's not going to be the same day, or it's more than likely not going to be the same day. So something to take into consideration. Like, when you're getting this, it's probably not going to be the same day. It's probably going to be up to like 2 days later or something like that. So maybe even 3 or 4 if it's like depending like on how they operate during the weekends. So there is that. But past that, that's pretty much it. That pretty much covers it. Pretty interesting app. Hopefully they do deliver. I haven't like really been scared off. There is some little catchy business to it, but it's nothing like out of the norm. I mean, when you go to Walmart, they don't include the price of including taxes, so I just wish that was something that business in America would change. But past that, this app, it seems pretty cool, seems pretty legit. Let me know what your thoughts are. Like, subscribe, follow me, whatever works. Alright, thank you, bye.